sunscreen. I wasn't really planning on ever recording a makeup routine for YouTube. Just because I have so many on TikTok, honestly. Nivea. This stuff is gold. It is kind of scented though, which made me iffy about it, but this is the second one I've gone through and I need to buy a new one soon. So, and it's also super cheap. I've been breaking out for some reason, but I think it's because I've been using a different face wash than I normally do. I just used the e.l.f. concealer. My concealer right now is way too light for me because I've been going outside a lot and now it doesn't match, but I don't feel like buying a new one. So we make it work with the contour. And hopefully I don't actually have like concealer blindness and nobody's telling me. But at the same time, do I really care? Not really. Cause come winter, my tan's gonna fade anyways. And I'm gonna look like a sickly Victorian child again. I also use the e.l.f. bronzer and contour. I use it in Fair because I like how it's kind of almost gray. Like when it's super cool toned. I don't like when it has almost like an orange tint to it. And then this is everywhere I put it. I used to put it above my eyes too, but I've gotten lazy. I have my second ever yoga class later at 6 p.m. today, and I'm honestly so glad that I scheduled it for the afternoon today because yesterday I did not want to do anything after that class. I sat around for like 3 hours until I decided it was time to get up and clean. I use Maybelline in Double Shot as blush. I love this color. I love it for blush and lipstick. I have rebought this 3 times and I've been addicted to this specific color since I've been wearing makeup. It looks a little more corally on the camera for some reason. It's definitely not as corally in real life. And then for my blush, I place it like underneath my eyes. And I don't usually blend it all the way because I love how patchy blush looks like. And then I use the leftover blush and then put it on my chin. I have this multi-liner. I think the shade is Catalyst and the brand is Color something. I use this as eyeshadow, lip liner, and fake moles. I really just draw a line like that, and it's super creamy, so it blends super easily. Eyeshadow brush. Sometimes I'll put multiple layers of it depending on how dark I want it. On this top part, I overline a little bit, but I accentuate Cupid's bow. And then these spots right here are the only places I will overline. I add a line right here 3 lines right here, and I blend those to look like natural creases. And then with the same liner, I add some beauty marks. And there's a few that I usually put in the same spot, like right here. I usually put one. For the other ones, I usually just put them on top of any pimples I have. For my eyelashes, I use Sky High by Maybelline. I usually like clump my lashes to have spikes all over, but lately I've been kind of lazy with it. So I'll just apply them, I'll apply it, but in an outwards direction. When I'm in a hurry, I do the same thing for the bottom ones, and then when I'm not in a hurry, I will kind of like create spikes with the mascara wand. I'm gonna do the other side off camera. My makeup routine usually takes me like less than 10 minutes, but obviously because I'm recording and talking, it took me a little longer today. This is cool enough, so we're gonna change the bird feeder. This is the fit for yoga. Eyebrows are coming in. You can't really see it that well on camera. Also, rare sight of my whole forehead being on full blast. I messed them up right here the last time that I did them because I cut them way too short. So now it's like super choppy right here. But there's not really much I can do about that except for let it grow. Look at this little guy. Do, 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 do.